Alright, I think this thing is on. I also still hate these headphones. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, ayo everybody, I'm Braxton Wise. This is Third Copy Studio. Ayo, Solider. Welcome in. I am just getting over being sick. We still have more stuff. I still have more stuff to do to take care of 2025, which is bleeding over into 2026. It's a wonderful start to the year. Let's see. Let's see. I have to fade over. When you use groups in OBS, it links them across scenes, so every change is mirrored. So I can't get it to do what I wanted it to do. Basically, I just have to click out the middle part of the screen. It was supposed to be set up so that it would fade out, but I added them as groups to the other scene, and it just alters. It alters the group. It's weird. It's linked, or it's like it's not making two copies. I guess I have to add it in manually twice, which is stupid. So we'll find a workaround. Make sure my stuff is working. Okay, so this was a request by Super Cool Guy for his birthday, which was in December. Okay, so we're a little bit late, but I pretty much got it. As you can see, I mean, I'm sure there's some that would say it's a little too incomplete, and others would say it's great. I'm saying, I'm saying I don't have enough pixels to do the faces very tightly, so I think the faces are just going to stay suggestions, and yeah, like that. That's 100%. If we go further, then we'll start to pixelate. So I think I got some likeness in here. It's about as good as I can get without more pixels, or it's going to look strange. So we've worked. I'm pretty much okay with this upper area. I want to define this a bit more. The whatever this is, the tubes and things that are back in here. I need to. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's the car. We gotta deal with the car down here below. So Doc is, yeah, he's okay. Kind of mashed him in. He's fine. I need to darken in around there and define the darkest darks, because that's still like the last 20% to go. This also needs to darken up, darken up, darken up, darken up. That's where everything gets defined. We got the under, we got the transmission and all that stuff hanging out. There should be like do I have a no? Oh, that's, I was drawing stars. You know what? I need to make something for that because I don't have a brush that makes stars. I have to come in here and like, make sure of that layer. Like that. And draw them in. Which is fine. You may not know this, but my major I guess talent with like physical media, traditional media, would be stippling with pen and ink. I can do near photo quality. You'd almost think it was a black and white photo, and really all it is just this. Little tiny dots. And I have like sets of pens, professional pens with like micro fine needles for points on them. I could just put millions of dots on a page. Actually, if I don't stop myself, I'll keep doing this. It is tedium personified. And this is what I used to do all the time. So actually, this star field is nothing. I can literally just sit here and draw these all in one at a time if I really wanted to. But that'd be a little bit obsessive, right? Can't obsess in front of people. It has to be private. I don't like that one. That should not be that one. There. It's wrong key. I need to... We're finishing this. We're doing this down here. Bottom edge of the car and then the front end. Because they're done. I just need to darken in. Mostly. The faces are rough. I don't know if I really want to... There's not a lot of detail in my reference. If you look right here, literally there's almost no detail. I mean, basically this is spot on. I mean, his eyes are actually, look, he's actually blinking, if you can see that. It's like he's blinking or looking down or something. You're seeing the tops of his eyelids for that photo, you know, for the promo photo. This is probably covering up whatever's holding this up. Like a forklift. Where they airbrushed it out and stuck this over it. I'm going to make a Braxton logo. We're going to work on that today, and we'll do that in white. Just like this. And remove... And this won't be here, of course. This is just a reference. But you can see, even in his face, we control zoom. Honestly. Like, how much detail did I miss from what was available, you know? That's about it. Otherwise, just tightening up on some of the dark areas, which that's all that's going to happen at the last step. So, yeah, I don't want to do whatever this pattern is on his shirt. That's just a lot of mess. So we'll just keep that very basic. Pants, these are like, I don't know, what are these? Some kind of khaki. What are those pants with all those pockets on the sides of the legs? That's what they seem like. There's a zipper pocket there. You know, they have those little fold-over zippers and cargo pants. Yeah, I think these are cargo pants. Something like that. Yeah, so I think we're okay with everything. All I have to do is figure out this. This will be fine here. We darken, kind of get these wheels right. I need to put this wiring here on the door. Then do the, I don't know, make like a, I don't know, my own logo thing. Which is what I was sort of mentioning earlier. We did one at the end of a GIF emote that I made. And I have a sketch of that in a sketchbook, but I did another, like a digital version of that at the end of that emote. I want to find that one and then like export that one. Because I remember it different than how I drew it in my sketchbook. Namely. And I want to draw it the way I did it in the GIF, not the way it's in my sketchbook. So I want to see it, because I don't trust my memory on it. There you go. Does it help when I actually fill in the entire conversation? Because I'm usually having this conversation inside my head. Okay. I really do need to see the front end of this car. And this has been kind of a hindrance. One reason why I'm sort of delaying it or hesitating it. I'll show you again. I'll drag this over. You can see how the front of the car gets covered up here. And I need to know what, like the dimensions of this stuff. I think that's a headlight. And I just can't, I mean, I can copy what I see, right? But that involves working around this thing, and I'm going to do my own thing anyway. So I'm going to draw my thing first. You know, draw the logo bit here, and then I'll figure out how to fake this out, right? Yeah, and I have, where's the other one? What's up, Game On? Oh, really? It's a good one. It's my favorite franchise of all movies ever. Favorite movie. I'm kind of a fan. Second favorite movie, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Just, I know nobody asked, I'm just throwing it out there. Where's, I'm in the wrong folder. So I'm just digging up my references. I'm still feeling achy and cruddy, but we're better than I was. I didn't even go license my car. So I only had like a couple days. Like once the weekend's over, I only had like a couple more days to get out there before I then have to pay a fine and license again. Where is Light Game Dev? What are the things that you're working on right now in your game? Like, what's the one thing that you're trying to fix, for instance, or trying to improve, or specific feature? Open a new tab. There we go. It's taking me a while here. Back to Future. I'm just looking for my downloaded reference. This is it. Because I'm having issues with the front end of this car, so I need something that's at least in a similar angle so I can piece together how to fake this out. Reference is all I know. It's the only way to do art reliably. Refactoring how the random map rotation works. I was intending to make a small fix but uncover more issues. Cool. I mean, it's not cool that you uncover more issues, but it's cool that you found stuff that could have been a problem. Like, wow, I'm glad that glad that bug showed up, because it led me to these other bugs that would have really caused hell. Mr. and Kellis, wait, welcome in, Gary and Kellis. I forgot you don't like to be called Mr. Welcome in. You're having a good new year. I am having to refocus my thing here. I can zoom that in. Okay, let's see. I want to do I really want to work on my logo. I think I should look for that too. Next big thing is improving the end of match presentation, but I may wait until my Monday stream. It's a rough start to the year, but I'm sure 2026 will be a better year for me than 2025 was. But I had kind of a choppy year end and year beginning. Stars. Okay, color. Everything on one layer because I am me, and then logo. And where is my let's see, first of all I want to do some kind of a sketch here. Get down onto here. Alright, so this is all gonna be in white. I want to use this brush or my paintbrush. Rough start. Oh really? I have them on DVD. I've had them on DVD for a long time. No Blu-ray or anything. I had them a long time ago when DVD was new. And I always watch them together. If I do one, I commit to doing them all. Just not all in one day. You know, I'll do them like over a course of days. I do that with stuff. I'm not a TV watcher or movie watcher really, but I do have DVDs of stuff that I really like, stuff that I find rewatchable. So I do that every once in a while. Just binge stuff. Like I have all the Battlestar Galactica episodes. I love that series, and when I start, I commit to watching them all the way through, all of them. And I have a couple other things like that too. Sort of my comfort stuff when everything else is junk. Like when all the other movies are crap, there's something that at least I know I like. I used to love watching It's a Wonderful Life. I don't really watch that one anymore. My Christmas traditions have changed. I used to watch a lot of old movies, and I still like old movies. I especially like musicals and stuff. Those are really cool. But my Christmas tradition has moved into Die Hard and Hogfather. Citizen Kane is good. If you want to know my favorite old movie or musical, it would be The Music Man, which is a stellar musical. Everyone should watch it. Okay, first of all, we're trying to figure out what brush I want to use. Oh, here's my brushes. I keep forgetting where that is. I usually use these. I was trying to find a brush that I could make these stars with. Because my other stuff wasn't really working well for me. Like, I don't have a spatter brush. I thought I did, but I couldn't find it. So, there you go. You like commercials? Oh, I see. I got you. Oh, Marx Brothers, they're very good. Those are, like I grew up watching that stuff. They had that on TV all the time. All the Three Stooges as well. Three Stooges, Marx Brothers. Their shows and the movies. Awesome. Alright, let's turn this back. Darn it, it always does this. There. Here. Turn off pressure opacity. So we have strong lines. And how did it go? It was a mug. Kind of a stylized thing. It's easier to do it that way, I think, anyway. Whoa. Okay. A little too much eraser there. And what am I looking for here? I want I need to soften up on this eraser. No, that's wrong. Why is the thing not there? It's here. Okay. I'm still over like fever. I'm still like on fever brain right now, so I'm still like just off in La La Land. Also, I take a lot of Benadryl when I'm sick, so just take that with a grain of salt. Here. We need soft. Well, that is softer, right? Yes. Right. Okay, it's fine. There, better. How did that go? There's a coffee cup like that. Then there's a frog. Wasn't there like a top hat? This is really not from memory. I'm drawing my own version of it because I didn't want to delay the stream any longer. I'm still gonna dig for the thing and look for it in a minute. Right, that. What do we think? Let me catch up here with chat. Oh, you didn't watch all the Three Stooges? Three Stooges is so good, man. I love them all. All the Stooges, because there was more than three. I also liked Shemp a lot. But Curly, I think, was my favorite. Hey, yo, Woo Woo. See, on TV yesterday, they put on Paper Moon. I'd never seen it. My old acting teacher gave us a clip. Nice. Oh, you didn't choose it. Oh, you didn't choose it then. I don't know when those actually line up on the timeline. Those are all right around the same era, though, weren't they? Disorder in the Court. I know that one. Okay. I'm trying to do my logo here. Or trying to. See, to cover up where the car is on the other thing. It needs to be a little bit here. I don't know about that. It has to get larger. That's about where it would be. And if we go to thing here, my reference, this is what I'm trying to do. Make my own version of this. Right here at the front end of the car. So we're sketching this out, and right now this is going to be like my own Third Coffee logo. But I need to find... It's going to bug me forever, so I really do need to dig around and find this one. I should have a folder that's just named GIFs. Right? Don't I? I do. Yeah, good. Lucky me. Alright, so... This is just... I'm trying to think of, like, what would Braxton do right now? This is how I'm walking my way through it, because otherwise I don't remember where it's at. What is this? Okay, where would I put that? It's Lurk? No, it was Nope. Which one is Nope? Braxton Wave. There. Nope. GIF. Wait a minute, I did that in Blender? Okay, look, everybody. This is stupid. I hate Windows. Let's see if I can drag this in. To somewhere. Will it not take a GIF in? Probably not. It's gonna mess with me extra hard. I really don't want to have to open this up in Blender. Didn't I export any of this? Why did I do that? Okay, this is gonna take a long time. I really wish that it didn't, because I don't know, for some insane reason I didn't export the stupid file right, or I didn't make copies and exports of this like I should have. So now I have this thing all locked up, and now I have to either go through all the trouble of digging that thing out and exporting it into usable frames, or just draw this from scratch and not care about the way the original looked, right? I know, but I want to see that one. I like that one. Damn. I don't want to have to dig this thing out. This is stupid. And just leave it. I don't care. It's gone to me. It's dead to me now. I'll just make it up from scratch. I'm not going through all that. I'd rather just redraw it than fuss with doing all that. I really should have done that before, when I finished, because I just don't like opening up programs like that for tiny things. All right, let's move on. I won't be able to move on, but I'll try. I'm a little too obsessive for my own good sometimes. We'll just make the best of it. It's fine. Does it need words? It probably does. The universal one has words. Well, this is just a sketch anyway. It's fine. It's just a sketch. No pressure. Welcome in, Strider. So I'm just mumbling to myself while I have nervous breakdowns and draw. It's basically on par for me, right? I like that. Let's do... like that? Go back to soft. I'm not eraser. Wait, Tom, did you, hold on, I'm missing stuff from chat. Did you hear Tom Wilson's song about people asking him? Wait, Tom Wilson. He has a song. Like, I don't know about this song. Like, now this is just new information. What do I do? Should I just stop and listen to it? I'll bookmark it. I'll listen to it after the stream. I just found it. Let's see. Do I look? I don't. I do connect actors to their characters. I do that deliberately because their choices. I feel their choices reflect who they are. They make those choices. So it may not be an obvious choice, maybe it may be some kind of subconscious choice, but they make choices. So it still tells you something about who they are. Although when I look at a movie, I don't think, well, that Biff dude must be, or the dude who plays Biff must be a real jerk. I probably, like, normally what I do is I think, well, they probably, were friends on set. There's probably bloopers where they're all laughing and can't say their lines, So I do make that separation when I'm watching the movie. But when I actually know a little bit more about an actor, then I view that actor differently. See, the thing is, though, that my art is me. So no matter what, there's always something that's reflecting me in my work as an artist. So that's why I believe the same thing of pretty much any creator. I mean, if I'm just doing a commission or something, that's a little different, but usually I'm not the kind of person who will take dictation when doing commissions. I want some latitude, and I can, if you give, if you're clear about what you want, that's great. I have details to go on, but I also need latitude so I can be me at the same time. So you get what you want, but also I have to do it my way. You can't make me do it somebody else's way or be like, do it like this artist. No, because I'm this artist. My hands don't work that way. This is how I work. This is how I make my stuff. This is my sensibility. And it's not my work if I'm not putting me into it. You see what I mean? There's like a balance. For me, what's up, Siler? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good New Year so far. Behind stories of music. Okay, I've watched those sometimes. I've watched like music ones a lot. Like what was one that I recently watched? Well, I guess the most recent, which wasn't really that recent, was Van Halen. I wanted to say. I don't know if I'm liking this logo. I mean, I'm not liking this logo, but I'm struggling with how painty I want it to look. Because I feel like I want to be cleaner like the Universal logo, but I just cannot do that. That's just not how my hands work. It's not how I work. I don't like working with that. Yes, I could do like a vector or something. We could force it to be sharp, edgy and stuff, but I just don't really want to do that. So then what are we going to do? Because it also needs a 3. We can leave it pretty sketchy though. I mean, I'm fine with that. I often work like that. You know what? I've been over-rendering lately too. I want to get back to doing like the detective noir type and Kabuto and Woo sketchy stuff that I had done before. I started going down the rabbit hole and over-rendering and making stuff smoother than I really wanted to. So it also takes a lot of time. It takes way too much time, I think. And just now, as I chug a bunch of tea, I'm reminded that I forgot to make coffee. So, I don't know. I'm not liking how this is working. It's not too bad. But if we're going to go sketchy, we have to go more deliberately sketchy, and it can't be this where I'm rounding everything off. So that means that we have to really just, like, really basic, like, paint strokes. Just make it look like you meant it that way. Like I meant to do that. It's supposed to be jank. See? There you go. And yes, we are going to branch outside of frogs this year. I don't know. I hope that doesn't freak anyone out. Because the thing is now I'm going to be monetizing my my sort of niche sort of look and subject matter, and I don't necessarily want to be doing all that live, you know, because there's so many people that steal and repurpose people's art these days. So with AI and all kinds of things, so I really have to be more careful. This is why I don't post these things on like social media now. The ones that are meant for monetization, like the wallpapers and the phone wallpapers, which by the way is coming. If you didn't know, I'm working on a phone app for wallpapers for a gallery of my stuff. But those will all be done like off stream. So we'll just have this there as an idea holder or placeholder, and then let's see. What's up, Rumple? Nice, the frog deer back. Still needs more frog. Well, no, there's 8 of them, right? Isn't that the right one? I think I did 8. I didn't like switch it, did I? It's really small when I reassemble this in OBS. I have to export this in multiple layers and then reassemble it in OBS in those layers, and my eyes aren't so good, so I sometimes mistake the file thumbnail for the wrong one. I imported the wrong one a couple of times actually when I was setting all these layers up. I think, what is that? I know I finished that. It was just an earlier thing. All right, so this is done. We're just going to consider that done for the moment. Placeholder, and you know what? What if I do this? I know, because I can't let anything go. No, there. Something like that there. And then we'll go back to the color because I need to finish the car, and we need to also do these are all could be on the same layer, so I need to have like these wires up around here, right? I really want to do it like that. Let's turn that off, maybe. I had to do these in continuous movements. That's sort of not good for a shaky hand. Come down to here. Something like that. Maybe like a blue one, maybe. A silver one. Let's do white. The car's gray. You're not going to see silver on it. This is just a practice thing anyway. Because I need to render this out before I start putting these things on. In fact, I might do this on its own later. So I was just trying to do that in as few strokes as possible so I wouldn't run out of undo. Jaws. Okay, let's see. We're gonna need a bigger lily pad. I like that. There is a world outside of frogs. What's up, Yadisak? I'm sorry that I'm missing anybody, so if anyone has been in here... I'm not really deliberately ignoring anybody, I'm just like really... kind of hold myself together as I'm fragile and weak from being sick. Jaws can make for a fun art piece. You mean Jaws but a frog? I don't know how would... that would be an entire frog universe, basically, if I make a frog version of everything, which would be kind of cool. We could do little projects like that, but... I'm trying to think about something new. Again, I'm not wanting to do my professional stuff, my monetized stuff. I'm not wanting to do that on stream anymore. So we do need some kind of project. We'll do more popular things, none of my niche-y things. That stuff's for, other stuff. And we'll intersperse that here every once in a while, but I would like to do a master study, which I did not do it last time. Last time I was talking about that. This was a while ago. And a master study is, for those who don't know, for an artist at least, it's when you select a painting from a previous artist and you make a copy of it. It's how you learn, sort of a traditional way. I want to do at least one of those from like some famous painting or whatever. And Ooh, you know what? I was gonna do the Star Wars frog movie poster. Although I don't know if I could monetize that. I'd probably get sued. Wait, Lego made a Jaws frog? What? When right wogs in place of Jaws. Oh, I see. Did it? Okay. The W word may have what? Really? Oh, is it getting in? Is it doing like some kind of a that might be a bad word thing? Huh, that's weird. Yeah, it's strange. Huh. One thing is I don't have auto mod or anything on here, so it shouldn't really be stopping anybody from anything. I don't like to auto block if I don't know a context. Because the thing is, someone could mistype something and then it gets auto blocked, and then I don't even get to see it. So, or someone says something in a different context other than how it was meant or assumed, and then that gets auto blocked, and then that's more trouble for me because then I have to see a request thing, which I'll miss, and then I have to review it and okay it in chat, and or because it pauses the message, or then my mods have to mess with that crap. It's just such a hindrance. I hate auto mod. I want to see what it is so I can make a human decision and then move from there. Bots make stuff much worse sometimes. Anyway, that's why I'm against that. So there shouldn't be any censorship stuff on my channel. I'm the censor on my channel. In other words, I guess that's the moral of the story. Braxton makes his channel decisions, not a bot. Oh, I see. Really? Okay. The thing is, like, I don't know. That's news to me. I've never heard of it. Ever. Of course, I haven't known any racist British people, so this is probably why I haven't heard it at all. Right. Because all the Brits that I've known have been not of that type, if you know what I mean. Okay. So I need to here put this edge on here. In here. But that's still not light enough. And my opacity is off. That is better. We're going to leave a lot of this kind of sketchy and painty. Just putting that out there. I'm really not wanting to do... I have to stop myself from rendering so much. That's my New Year's resolution. Stop rendering. Or over-rendering, I guess. Does that fade? Sort of, a little bit. You've been auto-blocked because I typed a word which contained an arrangement of letters that itself was a flagged word. Oh my god! I know. I have seen those. Those are overzealous. Well, no, that's not. That's Twitch doing a separate thing. I don't think that's. Maybe it's a branch of AutoMod, but like I understand that thing. You know, are you sure you want to send that? Like that's fine. I was just talking about the hardcore AutoMod stuff that literally holds messages and makes a mod respond to it, where it literally locks it out, and you have to have somebody, you know, like a channel authority, come by and say, "Oh, it looks fine." You know, I believe in letting people self-police until they show themselves irresponsible. I don't just preempt anybody. Everybody gets a chance. This is still shaky, but I think I'm fine with it. Does it help if I put my reference on there? Does anyone even care if I have the reference on screen? I usually leave it out because I figure nobody wants that taking up space. I'm going to leave that alone. This is still not straight enough. But this needs to be black. Yeah, this is all messed up. Wow, okay, don't touch that. Okay, I thought I was on the wrong layer. I mean, I was on the wrong layer. I thought I was on the right layer. Where is this at? How far down does that go? I need a whole thing here. Okay, so I was trying to talk with the stylus in my mouth. This does not help. Oh, okay, hold on. I bet if I have like another model of this car here. I'll show you. Or a reference. And I'm trying to figure out this bit. So I think this is what we need to do, is go up with it. I have it going like boxy. Let's grab, this is gonna be dark, like a gray, like this. I don't know if this is working. We're just trying to fake it out. I'll add that. Chat would want you to drive a DeLorean. Let's see. What's up, Nix? Welcome in. I don't know if I want to drive a DeLorean. They really, I mean, it's not a special car or anything. They're not really that pretty. The only thing was that they were stainless steel and they didn't have paint. They were just exposed, and I don't know. I imagine that'd be pretty fingerprinty. I mean, anyone have like a stainless steel refrigerator? You know? That's how I'm looking at it. Those things they get fingerprints when you just look at them wrong. They get eye prints on them. Let's fade that out a little bit. Yeah, that looks like crap. Okay, try to figure out how to make this look less terrible, because now we're in scary, I don't know if I can save this car territory. It's a lot of work too. We can't give up on it, but it's going terribly right here. This is the ugly phase where the entire thing is basically unsuitable because of one problem. Let's see. This should be fine. This is fine. Okay, how about right about here? How about we truncate this right about, yeah. And just trying to fade that off into nothing. See if I can do that successfully. We could do smoke. Oh, that'd be a good thing. We could do smoke clouds or something in front of it. Let's move this over. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, I think I'm okay with that. Maybe turn that off. Ugh. Damn it. Of course I did all that on the wrong layer. Alright, still on the right layer. Lights shine on my monitor. It's kind of hard to see this. I see the smudges on my screen, which I need to clean my monitor, apparently. So I don't know how even this coverage is yet. We will see when the sun moves. Jaws. I'm thinking like along the idea of the master study, we could instead do something probably more popular than stuffy master studies, and maybe do like recreate a movie poster. How about that? Right? That would fit into the Jaws thing. But not a full recreation, like do our own thing with it. And, you know, there's room for frog jaws. It doesn't have to be, though. We can do, you know, other stuff. I probably should do more than just draw frogs. I'm sure that would be more exciting to some people. Here. I like the Tesla truck. Wait, what? Oh, the Tesla truck is gross. Ugh. That is the ugliest thing. I think this needs to be dark like this too. The problem is that it's really damn difficult to do that. Because it's basically like black on black. And that's really tough. Alright. We'll go full black back here. Which it basically is already. Just going all the way down here. So and then this tire is going to be just very, very slightly okay, this has to go off so I can see now, because it's just going to be too dark. Because instead we're painting the tire, we're kind of painting the effect of the light on the tire. Okay, something like that. And just refine that. Still in my light though. It's still in the light of my the light that's coming into the back door. I don't really want to pull the curtain though, because it's cold and the light helps heat the room. So we will deal with the annoyance. Now that won't even matter. So once that's turned on, you're not even going to see that edge. See? Like that. That's what I mean. So, alright, turn this. Okay, opacity's on. So we'll just fade this over. Did I make that softer? That feels way too soft. Huh. Weird. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just because the color's so dark. You didn't think you'd be watching somebody render a tire today, did you? That was your mistake. You should have shown up ready for a tire render. Bring the appropriate snacks. Oh man, the glare is gonna make me shut the curtain. I don't want to do that. I refuse. You can't make me shut my curtain. I am the master of my curtain. Not stupid sunlight. Stupid curtain. Stupid sun. The Jaws movie poster. We can look for that. Okay, we need to find like a reference, or we can make our own. Like just make it up. I just need references. Human face size. I'm really not so great at human faces. I draw a lot of frogs, as you know. If they're similar to frogs, then yeah. I remember this one, the classic. This was 19. I was only. When was this? This was 70. This was late 70s. I want to say this was around Star Wars time. It's a very powerful poster. Oh, look at that. We could do that. Yeah, like that. Something like that. When did 1975. Oh, I was a year old. It was before Star Wars, but it was basically the same half the decade. Star Wars was 77. I'm thinking. Like a tadpole. Oh, tadpole. What? You mean to do a giant, like shark tadpole? Or just a giant tadpole? That's interesting. Okay. Okay. I get the reference there. Going to need a bigger boat. We're going to need a bigger lily pad. That just reminded me of... See, it reminded me of the line. Now I remember. The joke took a while to hit me. Anyway, no, don't compare Tesla truck to a DeLorean if that's what you're doing. Because no. DeLoreans at least looked like a real car. And weren't like glued together junk. They rusted. Didn't they? I mean, they were stainless steel, but look, stainless steel isn't rust proof. I think maybe that was, you know, kind of the fiction. Like, I guess if it doesn't have paint, then you don't have to worry. If it's just stainless steel, it's fine. It's like a maintenance-free car, maybe. I don't really know what the draw was at the time. Okay, this is kind of funky, but as long as it's sort of in here. As long as it's sort of mixing together with the other things near it, I'm not going to care. I want it to be a little bit more loose. Because what matters is how we see it, not what's on each individual layer. Like if I mess up and do something on the wrong layer, I may leave it. Alright, so let's at least smooth this out a bit. Some kind of shaft of some sort, car shaft. And this kind of disappears behind the car. I think I'm too quiet. Am I too quiet? I don't know. I hate these headphones. I need to fix my other headphones. These are just intolerably bad. This needs to go straight, right? And make this much darker. I guess that goes up into there. Maybe. Man, my task manager is still so incredibly broken. Windows was like, hey, we fixed it. No, you didn't. So, task manager still broken. Now Windows 11 is just junk. It has totally broken itself. The last couple of updates have been pretty bad. I'm just hoping that my PC doesn't get bricked. It's making me nervous. Okay, how does that look? Oh, getting there. Let's straighten that out a little bit. There's a tire. Where did that go? Oh, that's gonna have to be good. Like something like that. And this goes outward, and we want this one. How about this? Is that about right the size? I think that's about the right size. Alright. Kind of tiring. I'm sure I'm going to look at this later and see all my mistakes. I'll be like, oh man, I totally messed that up. Yeah, that diode's going to need some help. It's not awful, though. It's just, it should be. It is about where it should be. This is actually where it should be. It should be. We don't want this. I don't want that color. I want that color. Whiter. It should come out more. Like out in front of this. Use that. Ah. A little bit better. Oh, that's supposed to stick out further. It's fine. See, the back ones are lit. The front one is not. In the reference, though. But this is not real. The reference is just a studio promo photo. You know. I like the tadpole idea. I'm going to write that down. That'll be a fun one. Go back to that one. Just go full black in here, I guess. Let's be sketchy in here. Yeah, I don't know how solid I'm going to do this. Let's see how that works. Yeah, that's fine. It'll clean it up a little bit. As long as I can kind of see it. These are very dark colors. Yeah, it looks good. It should all be dark, I think. Except I want to fade this up like that. Okay. I'm good with that. Okay, let's do this stuff. Here, just put some random wires in here. And this needs wiring. Don't they come along here? Oh, sure. Not really. Kind of. Alright, what do we have on the brush? Red. We'll just say they come up over here. And go in here. Like that. Grab a blue one. Just for random wiring. Have these little straps that sort of hold them in these bundles. Let's do that the other way around. Okay, first of all, turn the pressure opacity back on. And then we'll put in the shine. We'll put the shadow in first. Like that. All right. Hey, guess what? Twitch just now let me know my stream was going. Yay. Thanks, Twitch, for letting me know about that. It only took 2 hours to tell me that I was streaming. Okay. I know, right? Thank God. Twitch is looking out for me. This needs to be skinnier. I just really am shying away from this title when I shouldn't be. Like that. See? There you go. That was better. Ugh. I know, for 2 entire hours, I was worried as well. What do we think of this so far? The tire's a little jank. I think I'm going to give myself a pass. On that. What am I missing? Am I missing anything major? I guess it's fine. Did I finish it? I finished it to my satisfaction. I could fade out the front end of the car a little bit more and whatever. We could do little smoke effects around the back end, but for what it is, I think we're kind of done. Especially if it was a side project. And there will be more in the future. You have to figure out how complete you want something to be. How much time do you want to spend? Do you want every detail, or do you want to get the basics across? I think be I think I'm okay with the balance of this. I focused my energy mostly on rendering the figures and like the most important parts of this. The other stuff is just sort of difficult to eyeball. This tire is bigger than this tire, although in the reference image it looks like it's bigger. I want you to see this. You see, this looks larger than the one in the back, right? And it is sort of pointing toward us a bit, so that is further back. So this is as good as it gets, I think, for me at least. I think that's the edge of my skill level for this for now. So let me here back up through that, because I actually smudged it. Hold on, what was here? This is some interior smudgery. Yeah, let's leave it. Okay, so for now, this is good in case unless I wanted to add something to it later on, which I can go back to it. I reserve the right. Ooh, you know what? We could do it like that. Okay, how about that? We fix the elongation of the tire field here just by riding across it. There. Okay, everybody. This is done for now. I hope everyone had a good time. I did. I liked coming back to stream again. I don't like not streaming. It's irritating to not stream. So, you know, I need streaming in my life. I don't like being sick, and I don't like taking off time when I am sick. I just would prefer to work. But, you know, it's how it is. Well, thank you. I want everyone to have a really great new year. And I'm going to be, you know, like, get your year started right. And I'm going to be back tomorrow with, I don't know what we're doing. Are we going to do like the tadpole thing? Like the okay, and we'll just call it tadpole, just like Jaws. And it'll have the words. Okay, we'll do it like the actual movie poster. We have to figure out somebody to be swimming above. This is gonna take a while. It'll be a project. Tadpole. And they can't sue me for that, can they? I could monetize that. Ooh, you know what? Damn it! And I was just now saying that I didn't want to do monetized stuff on stream. Crap. It's fine. Nobody watches the videos. It's cool. I'm like, oh, people will steal my stuff. They have to watch first. We're not even there yet. Okay, so we're safe for a while. And we'll do the tadpole poster. Yeah, that'll be fun. And then that would be a good t-shirt, I think. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, that's it. I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.